Okay, I take back everything I said about the Minecraft movie, because after watching these latest trailers, whew, it's about to be good. Look, when the first trailer dropped a couple months ago, I gotta say, I knew I would still watch the movie, but the trailer didn't really impress me or excite me at all. It was kind of soulless, it didn't really feel like Minecraft, it felt more like a cash grab instead. But recently, I'm telling you right now, they've been cooking. In the last couple of days, they released 2 videos for us, and I gotta say, I've done a complete 180 on my opinions about the upcoming movie. The first thing they dropped was an exclusive insight on the movie, which was basically just a behind the scenes. We saw how the sets looked, and oh my goodness, the sets are amazing. I thought most of the sets would be like CGI and stuff, but the sheer amount of real life props and buildings they built for this movie is incredible. Honestly, like, not many movies still do this. Like 90% of the sets is literally in real life. I think they really did the right thing with making it mostly physical instead of digital. And honestly, I hope there's not too much CGI in the movie to like overshadow these physical effects. And just a side note, like something I noticed is the fruits and vegetables in this are, oh my god, they look so cool. If you look at the watermelons, they remind me of like the Japanese watermelons. If you know, you know. But anyways, we also saw something that completely surprised me, and that was the guest appearance of these YouTubers. We got DanTDM, LD Shadow Lady, Afmount, and Mumbo Jumbo. I'm just so glad that they didn't put in like Dream, George Not Found, and those people. Like, no hate, but they made the right choice with selecting these guys. Also, for you guys like that don't know Mumbo Jumbo, like not only is he a Minecraft YouTuber, but he's also like a filmmaker. He has his own like cinematic channel and all that. And so he's actually working on certain parts of the movie. I don't know how much he's working on, but there are a couple of things that he's actually done himself. And I think that's super cool that they're actually highlighting his skills for the movie. And I also wonder if any of them are gonna make like guest appearances in the movie, or if they've just like brought them on the set, but I guess only time will tell. And we also get this specific moment, which I think is probably intentional, and it's this moment where there's a big wall filled with such a big variety of items, and it kind of shows us how different things are going to look in the movie and what to expect. Like, for example, in the middle we got a diamond helmet, which honestly captures the Minecraft essence perfectly. Bottom right we have some fireworks. In the bottom center we have like a turtle helmet. We see potions, golden carrots. And like, honestly, a really cool part is the golden apples and the glistening watermelons, because they could have gone for like a round slice, but they made it square instead. And we also see like the certain items which are actually on the newer side, which are like lanterns and spyglasses, and something that's not even in Minecraft right now, which is a quiver. I think it's a quiver anyways. But it's pretty cool that they've actually added these things. There's a lot more details that I haven't talked about, so go and try to find things in the scene that I didn't mention. But one thing I noticed, which is pretty cursed, is the skeleton with the sword. I mean, it's whatever, right? But other than that, I loved the behind the scenes of the movie. I think it was such a smart move to do. And now let's talk about the most exciting part, and that is the trailer. I mean, just a side note that I've noticed is like every single piece of footage we've gotten from the Minecraft movie always has a bee in it. I don't know what like the reason is. Like, we've seen more bees than creepers, which is okay. I mean, it's whatever. I don't know what role they're gonna have, but compared to the first trailer, this one just blew me away. This one is so much better than the first one. Like, for example, the attention to detail to the community. I mean, the first thing they even talk about in the trailer is the children yearn for the mines.
I am Steve. As a child, I yearned for the mines.
And look, I'm all for a movie filled with memes, so this is pretty exciting. I can go through and explain the whole trailer, but I don't really want to do that, and you can just go watch it yourself. But one thing I really wanted to talk about that caught my attention actually is like this Tesseract thing, like this blue strange cube inside of a piece of glass. Now, it seems the role of this object is actually pretty important because it does come up a few times, and there is like a strange focus on it. So in this trailer, we actually see Steve holding it as he enters through the portal. But we've also seen in other scenes, that the gang is actually holding the same object when they come through the portal. So you probably need it to go through the portal, because this one is a bit different to the regular nether portal. This one is blue and it has like this pixel look, which I don't know if they've done that for the nether portal, but they've definitely done it for the blue one. And so it seems like you have to have this object to go through, or to at least light it, maybe, I don't know. But what was really interesting to me was the writing. You see, if you've played Minecraft pretty much at all and you've enchanted anything, then you can recognize the writing. And if you don't, then it's actually the enchantment table language. And the thing is, the enchantment table language can actually be translated to English letter by letter. Like, in the game itself, you can actually translate each enchantment and it'll give you an idea of what it is. Anyway, so some people on Reddit actually did translate it, and this is what they came up with. First, you might look at this and say, what the hell am I looking at? Because you really can't make out many words. But they actually also discovered that there is a certain method to read this, and that's by going in a spiral around it from left to right. And so like draw an arrow on the screen to kind of show you how to read it. Once you actually do read it this way, you actually get 6 words. And those words are iron, gold, stone, gate, head, home. So I mean, now we have the words, what do they actually mean? And that's kind of what the community is trying to figure out. Now, even though they do seem like random words, I feel like, you know, just my like gut feeling tells me that there is a certain like linear meaning behind this. And one thing could be is like the progression of the game. So one thing I kind of thought of was maybe like you get an iron pickaxe, mine some gold, you use that, and then you get the stone, which is like obsidian, and then you build a gate, which is like a portal, right? And then you can head home, maybe. I don't know. It could be like a head and a home, but it could also just be head home, like to go home. Or it could be like a chant, right? It could be something that they like all hold it and they say something and then something appears. I don't know. Like they could be like iron, gold, stone, gate, head, home, and then like a portal opens up. But something that I don't think anyone's talked about is the fact that the words are printed on the glass instead of the cube, which means that the glass also has some importance. So maybe they need to find the cube first and then the glass. But either way, I'm just so excited for this movie. I mean, once you do watch the trailer and hear that OG Minecraft music at the start,
This. A wonderland where anything you can imagine is possible.
you already just want to watch the movie instantly. But really, with the behind the scenes and even this next trailer, the passion going into the movie is just so visible. And seeing like the redstone chicken farm, honestly, like, it's a small thing, but it also tells you that there are real Minecraft players behind this movie. Like, you really can't have played Minecraft once or twice and come up with this redstone like contraption. Like, even if the directors weren't Minecraft players, they've definitely hired a bunch of real players to help them make this movie. I'm just so glad that so far, from what we've seen, it doesn't seem like this is a movie being made by people who've like heard about Minecraft, right? Like, people actually played it and are making this movie, so it's pretty cool. The first trailer, it seemed like they needed to make it generic to fit like corporate guidelines. But on this one, it looks like they've actually had the creative freedom to really showcase what they've been working on. I completely forgot to mention this in the video, but DanTDM and Mumbo Jumbo both posted videos from when they were on set, and it also gave us another exclusive look. And honestly, the set is beautiful, and believe it or not, the thing I found the most amazing was the potatoes. I mean, it's photorealistic, but it's also cubic, like what? But the outfits are great, the sets are beautiful, and honestly, like, there's so much time and dedication that went into this, you just gotta respect it. Back to the video. And boy, did they cook. Seriously, I cannot be the only person who's super excited for this movie, so let me know, are you gonna be showing up to theaters in April?